as the Ride 13. Yesterday, I was very bullish on the plush scale for the Ride 13, so the Saucony Endorphin SHIFT. Good morning. Here we go, right into the studio. I did run today, did not film it. I went to the gym today, did not film it. We got to dive right in. Why? Because I am in catch-up mode, big time. In fact, another box arrived from Skechers today. I did not order these, and I cannot show you what is inside here yet. But these are two, I can tell there's two shoes in here from Skechers, so we will get your first impressions of these very soon. Bottom line, there's a lot of running shoes on the marketplace. That's why I made the Matrix vlog from, what was it, probably 2 months ago now, because it can be a little overwhelming at times, even just within one running shoe company. It's crazy. I don't know. I guess it's just like time and a big staff of people working on different shoes. Like, it just blows my mind. Like Saucony, which is today's shoe. So here we go. Yesterday's vlog was the Saucony Ride 13. I think I titled that vlog 3 words that jumped out at me for that shoe: plush, durable, and there was another one. Anyway, I'll link to it upper right hand corner in case you did not see my first impression of the Saucony Ride 13. And then down here, a nylon plate, not a carbon fiber plate, but a nylon plate, the Saucony Endorphin Speed, which I'm very bullish on that shoe for potential half marathon and marathon racing shoes. Okay, so Saucony Endorphin Speed, but today we're diving into the Saucony Endorphin SHIFT. All these different names, Saucony Endorphin SHIFT. There it is on your screen. Yes, a neutral road training shoe, and I'll let you know my thoughts on how I will be using this shoe moving forward. Here we go. Let's dive in. 38 millimeter stack height in the heel, 34 in the forefoot for a 4 millimeter drop in that midsole. In fact, I think the highest stack height Saucony shoe I have ever tried. If you've tried I don't think there is another one, so definitely falling into the maximalist category for the Saucony Endorphin SHIFT. For women's size 8, we're looking at 9.3 ounces or 263 grams. For men's size 9, we're looking at 10.4 ounces or 294 grams. And I know I've weighed this, but it's been a couple days. Let's see, putting it on the scale. 9.9 ounces in my size, and we're gonna switch over to grams, 281 grams. And actually, I can't resist, here we go. Let's weigh it against the Saucony Ride 13. I believe the Ride 13 is definitely lighter. We're looking at so about a half an ounce lighter between the Endorphin SHIFT and the Ride 13. And onto that upper, it's an engineered sandwich mesh upper. And from what I know, as far as when they use that terminology, sandwich mesh, it means there's 2 layers of mesh that make up the upper that are working together to create a lockdown feel, but also not making it too thick so that you have enough breathability. And as far as breathability goes, I'm very pleased so far. My feet are not feeling too hot even in these summer temperatures. But you know what jumped out at me the most for the upper thus far was the width of the eyelet chain. When I was lacing up, sometimes eyelet chains can almost be too narrow, and I feel like the laces are not working well with the rest of the upper to create a nice lockdown over that midfoot. And I don't know, like at lacing up, I really thought Saucony nailed the actual width, so how close these eyelet holes are to each other, not too close so that the laces can actually do their job. Very comfortable through the collar of the shoe, not quite as plush as the Ride 13. Yesterday, I was very bullish on the plush scale for the Ride 13, so the Saucony Endorphin SHIFT is not quite as plush, and there is a pull tab there at the top of the or at the back of the heel counter, right there at the top of near the heel tab. So that's nice just to help you pull the shoe on. And then they put a TPU heel counter to help with a little bit of rigidity and strength for that heel. You can it's a pretty, like, can you hear that with the microphone there? It's a pretty stout piece of plastic that they've put around the heel counter just to help with locking you into that heel pocket I'll come back to that TPU heel counter in a second. Oh yeah, semi-gusseted tongue, love that. And all right, that's the upper. Pretty solid overall for this Endorphin Shift. And onto that midsole, it's their Power Run midsole. Okay, that's how they spell it on your screen. And it's an EVA-based midsole foam. It is not their Power Run Plus midsole foam, okay? So Saucony's been working on their Power Run Plus midsole for about 5 years now, and these are the shoes thus far that I know, there's probably more, but that I know that have the Power Run Plus midsole foam, which the Power Run Plus it's supposed to be springier, more energy return through your foot strike. So the Triumph 17, the Hurricane 22, and the Freedom 3 have this Power Run Plus. This is not the Power Run Plus midsole foam. Just want to be clear on that. As far as that durometer test, let's do it. Here we go. So it's got a little bit of give, but it's definitely not, even though it's a high stack height, and this is actually a really important point to make. Even though shoes, like, Hoka shoes can oftentimes fall into a higher stack height category, high or maximalist, it does not mean that shoe is going to feel soft underfoot. It can frankly sometimes be the opposite, where it feels you're high off the ground. Yes, you have a lot of cushion underfoot, a lot of midsole foam underfoot, but that doesn't mean the landing is going to be soft. I don't know what the stack height is of the Hoka Mach lineup. I think it's in the upper 20s, but that was a classic example from Hoka of being a pretty firm landing. So I am getting the sense that after my first impression runs, that this midsole is gonna need some break-in time. And here we go onto the outsole. We're going with XT900 outsole rubber. That's what they're calling it. I've never heard that before, but anyway, XT900 rubber outsole for the Endorphin Shift. And I'm gonna say after 22 miles, absolutely no wear and tear on this outsole. I think we're gonna go the distance, so much so I'm gonna go, this might be a little bold, everyone. I'm gonna go with 700 miles plus for my durability prediction of this Endorphin Shift. The fact that the outsole is just stout, kind of like the Ride 13, frankly, but also I think the midsole of the Endorphin Shift is gonna have more resilience than the Ride 13. Okay, so it might be a little bold, but we're going 700 plus miles for my durability prediction. For that one positive, one drawback, I'm gonna go with positive. Has to be the comfort of the collar, what wraps around your ankle. I did enjoy that a lot. Very nice work. Again, almost too plush in the Ride 13. Now my drawback, I think they can lose this. Did I already mention this? They can lose this TPU overlay, which makes the shoe heavier. So it's, and I've said in the past that Easy Day shoes, I like them to be a little lighter so my legs aren't carrying as much weight through the gait cycle, just to make sure my legs are really zoning out and just chilling as much as possible on an Easy Day. So that is my drawback. I just think this TPU overlay is just a little too much for me. Now, who is the Endorphin Shift best for? I'm gonna say if you like a higher stack height, no ground contact feel, but a shoe that does not feel too mushy underfoot, so too soft, versus, let's say is it here? I don't think it's out here right now. The Hoka Clifton 7, higher stack height, very soft midsole, almost feels a little mushy underfoot. Okay, so this, I'm not gonna call this shoe really responsive just because it is a little heavier, but anyway, it's definitely not a mushy feel underfoot. And last but not least, onto the price point, $140 for the Endorphin Shift. Now, should I give you my answer? If I could only buy one, the Endorphin Shift or the Ride 13, which I'm putting both into more of that Easy Day / daily trainer category, I would go with the Ride 13, 100%, $10 cheaper, half an ounce lighter, not quite as unstable underfoot. This was, again, yesterday's vlog. And yes, just a softer durometer test with the thumbs, a little softer midsole feel. It is more plush through the upper, so a little softer there around the heel collar. Anyway, that would be my pick. I enjoyed this shoe, but I think it's just a little overbuilt for my liking. Now, though, okay, I'll just say, like, if you're a big, strong runner, let's say 225 pounds plus, you know, you're a former football player or a rugby player, and you're getting into running, I think this shoe, or a hockey player, I don't know any of these sports, and you're like, you know what, I want to try out running. I think this shoe would be great. For just a runner that's got a lot of big strength, to like a big muscle runner. I am not that guy. I am not that guy. But anyway, that would be my pick if I had to choose. All right, everyone, thanks for being here. Question of the day. I was thinking about a lot of different things, but I decided to land on simply, how was your run today? What did you do? Tell us a good story. Did you see anything crazy out there? I hope you had a great one. All right, we're going to toss it back to the Saucony Ride 13 vlog from yesterday. In case you haven't seen it, Saucony Ride 13, first impression vlog right there, right there, right there. Onward and upward, seek beauty, work hard, and love each other. See you tomorrow.